My name is Lana. I'm in Dvor on an Erasmus project. We had many workshops, which was led with Cyprus and Romanian and Spanish team. And it was really fun. We learned to work with hands, with clay, which was really difficult with Romanian team. Which took 2 days to finish our work.
My name is Lana, I'm from Croatia, and these are my 7 words with the letter D. So I picked up Deda, that means grandpa, Dubrave, that's a village that is called Dubrave, Drvo, tree, Deka, blanket, Dan, day, Jam, jam, Duh, that means spirit. My grandfather was like a father to me, and my father like a grandfather. A very unusual situation, isn't it? He grew up in Dubrave, in the countryside, surrounded by forests and fresh mountain air. That village and that rural house have always been a symbol of the tree of life and our family tree for me. Whenever I'm feeling down, I remember how lovely it is to sit in front of the house wrapped in a blanket, listening to the trees and birds, and I know he knew how much I love that. One day I was missing both my grandma and my grandpa, and I felt the urge to take my grandma's cookbook, hoping to find her recipe for apple pie. However, besides the recipe, I found the flowers from the wedding, which of course he had picked up since he was always a lucky man, and his notes in the cookbook next to his favorite dishes, which made me smile and brought me comfort. When I finished reading, a little piece of paper with the recipe for rosehip jam fell out, something I haven't eaten since my grandma passed away. She had written it all down for me, the dear soul, with the step-by-step instructions so I wouldn't make a mistake. I guess she knew I would find it eventually. Their spirit is still with me, it just took me many years to realize that.
We swam on Una for 2 days and also eat there some local food. The point of the program is cultural heritage and how to preserve that, and workshops is the best way to preserve cultural heritage, you know. So I think is the most important part of the project. So the best workshop that was in a project, it was Romanian, in my opinion, because they really had pictures of how to cut the wood and how to work with the clay, because one of them is an architect and the other one is conservator, so they really had everything on paper, everything really organized. And the most beautiful part of it is that we made a really, I think, friends for life, and I know that we are gonna cry today on the evening, so it was really emotional experience for me.
I'm Larissa, I'm from Romania, and I'm here with an Erasmus project in Dvor. Project is named Wooden Wonders, and we were learning about woodcraft, wooden architecture, and sustainable tourism here in Dvor and also in Zagreb. We've come here to Lavanda Fest in our last day of the project, and we participated to a concourse to harvest lavender. We had to make a lot of buckets from lavender and then weight them, and who has the more weight wins. And we win the first place, who is a vacation in Dalmatia.
Hi, my name is Simon Cornell. I'm here in a project, Erasmus Plus project, and here today we won a prize, the first prize. We had to collect lavender to make buckets, and we just wanted to have fun, and since these flowers are our favorites, of course we won.
The word reflection. People I'm surrounded by are my reflection. The second word, reunion. Old good times and nowadays good times are having a reunion in my timeline. Red. It's not enough to have red blood. Repeat. If it's benefic, repeat it. Don't if it doesn't. Reduce. Reduce or eliminate wasting of time. Read. Actually, when we are looking at clouds, we are reading their meanings. Root. The root is not the fruit.
In this Erasmus project, Larissa and I, we made a workshop together. It was about chopping wood and put them together to combine them in just to teach our students eventually uh, one of thousands of methods how to do that in case of needed. We have this precursor because 2 years ago we made it again, and uh, we want to do it again, maybe next year, maybe next 5 or 7 years later. We just chop wood together, chop and combine them together, and I think this is all about from our perspective.
Okay, and what did you see on this program in these 5, 6, 7 days you were here?
It's full of professionalists here. They are not only us. Everybody knows something, and if I teach you, it means that you teach me something. Every single participant is a pro in his domain, and we, as would do, we combine together our knowledge and share it all.
My name is Marza Titus Patrick. I'm from Romania, from Cluj. In my experience, these last few days has been very busy. There were a lot of things to do, a lot of things planned. I'm usually not a person that has a very tight schedule. I usually just go with whatever works. So this was it was an interesting experience for me to have a bit more structure. Waking up at normal human times. During this year of college, I've been waking up very late, and it was nice to put a bit of structure back.
My name is Titus. I wrote, I don't know, I guess it's a short story, maybe, a few sentences. I sometimes think that everything that happens to me is fate. Entering a room, talking to someone, making decisions, they're all fate. This seemingly eternal fact doesn't bother me though. I embody this fate, and it makes me feel less trapped. It enshrouds me, and yet it makes me feel more free, even if it seems like it makes me less visible at times. There's a debate. What if everyone knew their fates? Would it make them happier after knowing and accepting their fates? I don't think having an all-seeing eye of fate would truly make everyone happier, but the acceptance of my past fate does embody eternal enter-I ethics, everything, and enshroud.
I really enjoyed all of the activities. It was really fun to learn about all the different cultures, to learn all the woodworking, the wool things with the felting. It was really fun. I love the area as well. It's nice. There were a few days where it was really warm, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. I'm a bit used to this weather now. These last few weeks have been very warm at home as well. So it was great. I love the river. I love the entire area. I love learning more about Croatians as well, and all of this preservation of culture and everything, which is very important. The subject, it was about wooden things, about wooden houses, about in general how to use wood and use in sustainable ways and in good ways, and preserving old wooden houses, and keeping it how it should be.
Hi, I am Eva Christodoulou from Cyprus. I am the team leader of Cyprus. We are from CCIF organization, the Cross Cultural International Foundation Cyprus. And these 5 days of the project were amazing because we have learned a lot of new things, to use our hands to make some interesting creations from the wood. We had interesting presentations and games, and we had the opportunity to make new friends and to communicate with each other.
I'm Eva. I use 7 words from B. Bicycle, blue, broken, brakes, border, boy, and bride. And I made a story. I was watching the boy from my window. The boy was riding his bicycle, trying to cross the border. The bicycle was blue. I loved this color. It was a bright blue color of the sky. The brakes didn't work. But he didn't care. I was sure he didn't care, because with broken brakes, he would pass the border quickly before anyone could stop him.
I loved the nature, the people, and let's say, the visit to the river Una, because it's pure nature. A lot of plants, because I'm very interested in the plants, in flora. And I also liked all of the activities we had together as a team. The highlight was the connection with other people, and that we could present our land a little bit, our organizations, and everyone had a task to complete. For example, I did a presentation about the forest of Cyprus, what the wood of the forest of Cyprus was used for in ancient times, to make ship, for example, and that our forest was regenerated 11 times until now from ancient times. And then we had also the task of storytelling, which were about people that became trees, and about the nymphs of the forest, the dryads and hamadryads.
Hello everyone, my name is Anastasia Ignatiadou. I came from the Cyprus team, from the organization CCIF. We came with my team in Croatia for Wooden Wonders, Heritage and Innovation in European Green Tourism. And they have welcomed us with a warm hug and soup.
My name is Anastasia and I have chosen the letter A. Χρειάζομαι αντοχή για να συνεχίσω όταν τα πράγματα δυσκολεύουν. I need stamina to keep going when things get tough. Η αισιοδοξία φέρνει ελπίδα και ενέργεια. Optimism brings hope and energy. Η ακεραιότητα χτίζει αληθινό σεβασμό. Integrity builds true respect. Προσπαθώ να μιλώ με αυτοπεποίθηση σε καινούριο κόσμο. I try to speak with confidence to new people. Η απάθεια σκοτώνει το κίνητρο. Apathy kills motivation. Προτιμώ την αμεσότητα όταν λύνω τα προβλήματά μου. I prefer immediacy when solving problems. Αντιδρώ σχεδόν αυτόματα σε αγχώδεις καταστάσεις. I react almost automatic in stressful situations.
I'm Sofia Simoniadou, also from the CCIF organization from Cyprus. We came here and of course the Croatians welcomed us, but the subject of this project was woods, and we have like workshops and art crafts related to wood. It was a really nice experience. I have never experienced something like that before. I'm considering coming again, and yes, we had a very good time here.
I'm Sofia, and the word I chosen is the Greek letter theta, F. It's φύση, φεγγάρι, φως, φτερά, φωτεινός, φωτιά, φιλία. Μ' αρέσει να περνάω χρόνο στη φύση. I like spending time in nature. Απολαμβάνω το φεγγάρι στη θάλασσα. I enjoy the full moon by the sea. Μου αρέσει να κάθομαι κάτω από το φως του ήλιου το καλοκαίρι. I like to sit under the sunlight on summertime. Είμαι τυχερή που περικυκλώνομαι από φωτεινούς ανθρώπους. I am lucky to be surrounded by light people. Όλα μπορούν να περιγραφούν με τη φωτιά όπως η αγάπη. Everything can be described by fire. Friendship is the quiet shelter in life's storms. Fisi means nature. Fengari is the moon. Phos is the light. Φτερά wings. Fotinos light person. Fotia the fire, and Philia friendship.
So I am Ioanna Haralambous. I am also from Cyprus. We had an amazing experience here and unforgettable. We learned a lot of things for woods, new cultures, all these. And yeah, of course. And yeah, we just have fun.
So my letter is A, alpha in Greek. I write down Andri. It's a name, Andri, in Greek. Aeroplanon, that means aeroplane. Asteri, that means stars. Amohostos is an occupied village that in English I think is Famagusta. Alogo, horse. Aphelia, it's in Greek food. It's aphelia. And Aperol. All of us don't know it, yeah. So I write, my mother's name is Angie. Both of us love to travel, so we often prefer to travel by aeroplane in the night in order to watch the stars. My favorite animal is a horse, and my favorite food is aphelia. Fun fact, we will prepare this food for you in the Cypriot night. I really like drinking Aperol, and I come from an occupied village that's called Amohostos, Famagusta.
How to connect two woods together. We learn a lot of different dances from Croatian, Spain. Yes.
Also new games we didn't know about, using like the material of wood for new games, and it brought us closer.
I'm Nayara, I'm from Spain, and during this project I want to share my energy with the people, and also we made like a workshop focusing in games, like you are an adult but you can play. And also, I don't know, I think I bring with me from this project like all the people that the connections that we have, and also this beautiful place that I think we never knew if we don't be like in this project.
I'm Nayara, and my letter is D. I use the words in my own language. When I was a child, D is difficult for me, too similar to D. I enjoy playing domino. I imagine under the sea life from Darsena dock. It's like a part of a harbor. I have divertidos domingos with my family, enjoyable Sundays. Also, I love to dance. Now I'm not this child anymore, but the before things continue in me. There are some new things, some hearts, duros, other so beautiful, like David, a special person for me.
I learned how to use my hands. I think it's so important, and also today, for example, we learn how to cut the lavender, and some things that normally I don't do in my life, like traditional handmade things, because normally I used to use my hands, but in other ways, not to create something or to collect something or these things. I don't have any knowledge before the project, so now I like it. I really like it, and I think I want to know more because you have a history so interesting, and also I love the landscapes. I love the nature in general, and your landscapes. I want to investigate what species lives here and these things.
I'm Ferran from Spain, Alacant, and I was really enjoying these days here because it's like you can learn all the time. You can learn to improve your English as well. And in the same time, we are speaking about things that we really love, like the wood, the house that we use it, a nice connection in the corners. And in the same time, our contribution was that another point of view, because at least I am working with wood games, and our team, the Spanish team, decided to show few games that we do it with wood. And in the end, we was playing one game. You know, it's something similar to baseball or cricket, but we do it here just with a pocket knife to think that is so poetic that maybe all the different people or the countries that we are here, we have ancestors. Somebody very old in our family was playing the same game, you know, and we finished thinking that we can to be outside in the street and playing together with wood and enjoying, but the simple way, you know, you don't need so much. And it was our contribution, you know, the try to find green business than you, because in fact you can use it to put inside to the school, you know, to educate, because it's a old material, but at the same time it's new, because we have so much plastic and we like it to touch, to smell, and to build as well, of course, but to play.
And I write 7 words in Spanish to start in Z, the last word. Zarzaparrilla, zorra, zarzuela, zapping, zo, zorra, zamarra. There are very old words in Spanish. Maybe I never use it, few of them. I was drinking zarzaparrilla, corn beer, with my friends. Bitch, zorra, call me the police. We will like zarzuela, operetta, in the future. I never do zapping. I never use the TV. So are 3 words together. That day means a bad thing. Zamarra, sheep skin, is my second skin in a winter time. Zorro, fucking, call me the police.
For me, or I think for the Spanish people, was so special moments when we are together, you know, to sharing something like a song and try to dance. All this experience, that the feeling, the atmosphere, it's a high level, you know. You are in mindfulness with this moment, no, you know. I think I because now is near to be the end. I need to rest and start to think it, because I think that I can find a lot of things that I lived, but now I need time to know it, you know.
Moje ime je Mihajlo Nišović, član sam udruge 4 elementa i u suštini preko nje sam došao u ovaj projekat koji se zove Wood and Wonders. Tema ovog projekta je bila u suštini radionice koje su nam pokazivale određene stvari vezano za obradu drveta i zašto se sve drvo može koristiti. Naravno, nisu radionice bile isključivo samo o tome šta se može raditi s drvom. Imali smo dosta drugih radionica i, na primjer, upoznavanje isto sa Dvorom, gdje smo imali projekat u Sisačko-moslavačkoj županiji. Lično smatram da je ideja projekta veoma zanimljiva, zato što u suštini samo stolarstvo je veoma zanimljivo. Drvo stvarno nudi jako puno opcija šta možeš napraviti sa njim i nudi ti puno kreativnih opcija da vidiš koliko se daleko možeš prući sa tim. Naprimjer, ja kad sam bio mali, volio sam jako da pravim mačeve od drveta, pošto moj pradjed je imao puno tog stolarskog materijala, ja sam volio tako otići u njegovu radionu i praviti mačeve od drveta. Tako da meni lično ovo je bilo veoma zanimljivo. Naprimjer, jedna stvar koja me baš ostavila velik utisak su soma kocke. To je u suštini određene figure s kojima možeš napraviti kocku, ali pored toga, od svih tih figura koje su napravljene od različitih komada drveta, možeš napraviti neograničen broj figura. I sve te figure koje možeš napraviti mogu se pronaći na internetu i možeš onda sam pokušaš da repliciraš neku od tih figura. Ja sam, na primjer, napravio škorpiona i zmiju.
My name is Mihailo. The first word is Rome. Vorrei andare a Roma. I want to go to Rome. The second word is ritmo. Non ho ritmo. I don't have rhythm. The third word is razza. Vivo vicino a tante razze di animali. I live close to a lot of species of animals. The fourth word is ristorante. Mi piacciono i ristoranti buoni. I like good restaurants. The fifth word is riserva, which means reserve. The sixth word is Russia. Vorrei visitare la Russia. I would like to visit Russia. And the seventh word is razzo. Mi piacerebbe vedere il lancio di un razzo. I would like to see a launch of a rocket. That's it.
Pa konkretne stvari koje smo naučili, u suštini upoznali smo se s dvorom. Ljudi su vidjeli otprilike kako izgleda dvor, neka kratak pregled stvari prošlosti dvora, kratak pregled prošlosti dvora, kako izgleda život u dvoru za nekog ko živi tu, ko na primjer ja, čime se ljudi bave u dvoru, kao što smo na primjer posjetili lokalne OPG-ove, jednog čovjeka što se bavi kovanjem, jednog čovjeka što se bavi proizvodnjom košnica za pčele. A drugi dio što smo naučili upravo sama tema projekta, jednostavno izrada stvari od drveta i vidjeti koje sve potencijale drvo ima.
I am Malu. I am 25 years old. I am from Croatia. And in this project we were making wooden wonders. We were learning about how to work with wood, what wood can be used for, why is it important, why is it important for the people why the wooden houses are important for the people of the villages that we visited. We also learned to make some games from wood, so to see that there can be more uses of it. Yes.
I am Malu and my favorite letter was M, and I picked the words mama, which doesn't need a translation, mozak, which means brain, misao, thought, magia, magic, more, sea, mačka, cat, and mramor, marble. And these are, I love my mom. My brain gives me the possibility and the privilege to be able to think. I create my thoughts freely. Magic is in everyday things. Sea is beauty and freedom for me. Cats remind me of Greece and Cyprus. Marble reminds me of Michelangelo, of art history, and of the sea.
I was the leader of the Croatian team, and I made a few presentations to teach people about our local culture and about these importances
ethnological importances of wood, since I am a student of ethnology. I definitely learned a lot of new things, not just one, and not just about the subject of the project. I learned a lot about the countries of the people who were here with us. I learned about their languages. We learned some basic knowledge from each of our languages. I talked to people, and with that, I mean, immediately there is a lot of information that comes to us. And yes, the workshops were definitely, like, for example, my favorite one was the workshop of the Romanian team, where we were learning how to make the pieces of wood when we are restoring the wooden houses and they're missing a piece, how to put together this piece and to be able to fit it into a house. So that was my favorite thing to learn, especially as an ethnologist, where I knew this in theory, but now I actually had the opportunity to try it in practice, which was amazing. I think since we are right about to leave from Dvor, unfortunately the project is over right now, and it's a very emotional moment for, I think, everyone right now. I talked to people, some people already cried, some people are on the verge of crying. We didn't say goodbye yet, so probably there will be even more crying than it was until now, but I really think that I've made some friends for life, and I'm sure that I will see them again.
My name is Liviu, and I have 7 words that start with D. It took me a while to learn to say yes. Da. When I was young, I used to have a tooth against everyone. Tooth is dinte. I was angry against the world until my fury was taken by a dric, a carriage for that. It used to be difficult not to be difficil. The barrier in between me and the world, dintre, until one Sunday, Duminica.
My favorite number is 3, and E is 3 in the mirror. And my name is Darisa. So I have 7 words: ephemeral, efficient, elephant, elevation, enthusiasm, education, and expectation. I'm an ephemeral being on the earth. This way is efficient to go through it all. Sometimes I fight my elephant. I'm an elevation of my hopes. It's enthusiasm when I feel alive. I've got the education to stay still, but my expectations are too much high.
I am Madalina, and I chose the letter M, and I randomly chose words with a negative connotation, so it was a bit tricky to to do sentences with them. Therefore, I wrote a tiny poem. Aș îmbrățișa mizeria, aș inspira mucegaiul, aș tolera murdăria, m-aș face un om meschin, un om mărunt, un mincinos, dacă aș putea trișa moartea. And there's an optional question mark at the end, but I have to improvise a bit if I want to translate it. It would be, would I embrace the dirt? Would I inhale the mold? Would I tolerate dirt again? Would I become a petty man, a small man, a liar if I could cheat death?
Hi, my name is Andrei. So, soare, sun. Îmi place să stau la soare. I like to lay down in the sun. Supă, soup. Sunt înnebunit după supă. I'm crazy about soup. Superb, super. Drumurile lungi sunt superbe. Long rides are super. Smoală, pitch. I think so. Câteodată părul meu e ca smoala. Sometimes my hair look like a peach. Sirop, syrup. Cu sirop viața e mai dulce. Life is better if you add syrup. Synapse. Când sunt obosit, parcă nu mai funcționează nicio sinapsă. When I'm tired, my synapse doesn't exist anymore. Scorbaci. It's like a whip. Când conduc motocicleta, îi dau scorbaci înainte. When I ride my bike, I just go forward like a whip. A whip.
So my name is Eleonora. The letter that I chose is E. The Greek words, I'll just say the sentences in the Greek word. The first word is influence, namely επιρροή. And I just said influence goes both ways, despite your awareness of it. It could be detrimental, but also the opposite could hold true. The second word is freedom, ελευθερία. People keep hoping for absolute freedom, but it is usually granted to the more privileged ones, I would say. The other word is persistence, επιμονή. Persistence is quite powerful as a force, even though it's important to know how to use it. The next word is responsibility, ευθύνη. To assume responsibility in life is to assume the weight of impact. The fifth word is empathy in English. Empathy, a Greek-sounding word that means the opposite of the English meaning. I used sensitivity, ευαισθησία again, something that I experience every day, not emotionally, but my skin is suffering. And the seventh one is Europe. Europe, a continent I'm happy to be a part of.
I'm Juan de, I choose letter B, and that's the word. Bicicleta, bicycle, I like to travel in bicycle everywhere. Barco, boat, my dream is to travel in a boat. Bandera, flag. If my friendship had a flag, will be that. Bacalao, fish. The fish is part from my culture. Vaya, berry. I like to take berries from the forest just because I like to walk there. Biblioteca, library. The library is a safe place. And bucear, to dive. I would like to dive the bottom of the sea.
My name is Max. I choose the letter M, and I write like 7 words in Valencian that are murta, montaña, matinada, mestral, malva, muixeranga. I like the smell of the murta in the mountains. And matinada, filled with light that wants to break through. We be like the malva flower, soft, brave, and asking no one permission to exist. 4. Learn from the marshland, calm on the surface, but full of life within. Watching the muixeranga rise to the sky gives me hope that everything will be okay. The mistral wind arrives without warning, seeks what is not needed, and cleans the air and makes the air cleaner.
So, I'm coming into Lana's shot because I wanted to add that one of the best parts was singing the not traditional songs, but the local songs in our languages and teaching the lyrics to other people. And we managed to teach everyone, basically. We managed to teach them Nadalina, the song.
Because one of the Romanian, one girl in Romanian group is called Madalina. We also danced traditional Greek and Spanish dances.
Yes.
It's I think it's important to mention that because it's also the part of folklore and traditional heritage,
Yes.
but between different countries.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Nadalina, Nadalina, da si moja Nadalina, je mala bi muškardina, Nadalina, Nadalina. Hey! Ole!